Welcome back to Pint-Sized Guilt-Free Torah. One of the biggest problems a lot of people have in life is the ability to say no. Sometimes it's no to a piece of cake. Sometimes it's no to a toxic relationship. Saying, I won't be part of this. Sometimes it's no to a business opportunity where it seems great, but it's a bit shady. How does one have the ability to have that moral inner strength to say, no, I won't do this. This isn't the person I am. Rabbi Moshe Tarragon mentions the name of Rabbi Aaron Lichtenstein, the great importance of having role models. Where do we see this? In the story of Joseph. Joseph is a 17-year-old kid, very good looking, is being seduced on a regular basis by Eshes Potiphar, his master's wife. Again, Joseph has been sold into slavery. He runs the entire household, and now the master's wife is enticing him every day. And she almost gets him at one occasion when no one's home. And then he envisions his father, and he's wow. He looks at Yaakov, so to speak, a vision of his father Yaakov. He sees him in front of him. No, I can't do this. This is not the house that I come from. My grandfather was Yitzchak. My great-grandfather was Abraham. That's not who I am. When one sees a role model, many times that gives one the courage and the ability to say, no, I won't do this. That's what Joseph needed in this case. He said no to her and ran out. And that was the end of it. She never tried it again, if you'll know what happened later in the story. So we need to have role models in our life. It could be a father, it could be a grandfather, it could be a mother or grandmother. It could be maybe early on in your career, you had a boss that was really great, someone moral, someone you can look up to, someone that you can say, boy, in the old days, we never would have done this deal. Or, boy, everybody's just sitting around here at work. The work ethic that used to be here when the owner of the company, the one who founded the company was here, boy, we were always on the job and we really enjoyed it and we worked together as a team. So I'm going to say no to just hanging out right now when I should be working. Imagine if we could have seen the Chafetz Chaim, great Torah sage, lover of the Jewish people, lover of humanity. And imagine you yourself are driving in the car and somebody cuts you off. So the initial reaction, our default is road rage and let me pull over next to them or drive next to him and be obnoxious. Imagine if your role model is the Chafetz Chaim. If the Chafetz Chaim would be driving right now, would he have road rage, or would he say, it's just another person, another person who's not making good judgment calls? Let me move on in life. Having those role models is really what can keep us going and give us the ability to say no. You just realize, if you don't say no, if you say yes to something, yes to that extra piece or two or three of cake, you're saying no to your overall health. If you say yes to that toxic relationship, well, that you're saying no to who you are and what your potential could be. Every time you say yes, you're saying no to something else in your life. You're saying, yes, I need to spend more time at the office, and you spend more time, and then you spend less time with your family. If you have role models, people that you can look up to, then at the time of the toughest hour, when you're really being tested, so to speak, seduced, the same way as Joseph was, you have the ability to say, no, what would my father, grandfather, mother, grandmother, maybe it's a rabbi, maybe it's a rebbitzin, what would they do in this situation? That knowledge and that thought will give you the strength to say no in situations that will really benefit you. Everyone should have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.